Mona here at CraftKlatch, and I've got Greg with me.
Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da!
After the last video he was in, you guys all wanted him back, and we are in the kitchen, and we are going to make apple bars.
Apple bars. My favorite.
They're good. They're yummy, and I think you guys will like them.
And what special occasion is this for, Mona?
We are going to my aunt's 80th birthday, and we are bringing a dish, and the dish is these apple bars, and it's enough to feed a crowd, but you can certainly cut down the recipe to fit a smaller group as well.
We're ready to start.
So I have the oven heated to 350, and I busted out the big gun mixer for this. So we have 2 cups of flour.
Pour it in?
Yep.
Okay.
And 2/3 cups of sugar. And then we need to do butter. And we have 2 sticks of the salted butter.
One of my favorite things in life?
Butter.
Butter. This was softened in the sun.
So you can mix this by hand, or, which is what I used to do, or you could take 2 knives and kind of do it together. And then I got this mixer, and I use this now, which makes it easier. But all you got to do is get all the stuff mixed together.
Butter.
Whoa! So we have a pan. It's actually a baking stone pan that's about 11 by 16, and when the mixing is done, it should look something like this. And I'm just going to pour it right on down here. And this is going to make the crust. And it's delicious right now. I'm going to tell you right now. And all we have to do is press it down. It's going to be a pretty thin crust. And we are going to put it in the oven for 25 minutes at 350.
So this is the first time that doing this part of the apple bars is a joint effort. Usually I'm relegated to
He's the apple guy.
To peeling the apples and slicing the apples, because they have to be sliced thin, because as they cook they get soft.
Okay, now we're going to put this in the oven for 25 minutes.
Okay, my favorite, not really, my favorite part of the job here is peeling the apples. Like I said, I'm relegated to it. I got an apple core right here. We're going to go through. It's hard to get it into the center to where you go down and catch the whole thing. Ooh, look at that. We nailed it. No seeds or anything. Otherwise, you got to go in there and cut the seeds out. Then you cut the apple in half like this, and then we start to slice the apple in thin, very thin slices like this.
And you need about 3 apples. I usually buy 4 just in case one of them ends up being bad, because you hate to be stuck short. And these are Granny Smith apples. They're a tartar apple.
So I'm working on my second apple.
In here we have 2/3 cups of sugar, 4 tablespoons of flour, and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And now we're going to add, go ahead and mix it, Greg. I'm going to add the apples in here. Now you want to toss them all in there so they get nice and coated. And it gets really syrupy. And then as you're mixing, you'll see like some apples will be stuck together. You want to make sure you get them separated so that everything gets some of that mixture on it.
My wife has to stick her fingers in everything.
I like the crumb topping, and I don't like when it's sparse, so I put a lot of crumb topping on there. What we need is 2 2/3 cups of flour. We need 2 cups of the packed brown sugar. And then we need a cup of our favorite
Butter.
All right, then we're going to mix it like we did the crust. Here's our crust. It's still warm, which is fine. And now we have our apples, and we're going to just pour it right on the crust. And you see how it gets kind of syrupy down in there? You want to make sure you get all of that down. And now you want to spread it around, make sure you get it everywhere. Now we're going to take our crumb topping that doesn't look very crummy yet and spread it around. Now when you squeeze it together, it creates a clump, so that's kind of what you want to do, is squeeze it and sort of drop it. So now it all goes in the oven. It's got to bake 35 to 40 minutes. The apple bars are cooled, and now we're going to put it on this snazzy platter that I got at the dollar store. So I'm just going to cut them into squares. Okay, now you just want to take a spatula and pull it out. Once you get that first one out, you're usually okay to go. Here it is all finished, and then you can just wrap it up and take it with you. And Greg's already helped himself to a piece with whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
So we hope that you guys enjoyed this and that you give it a try, because I think you're going to love it.
Again, I like these best warmed up, microwaved or whatever, with vanilla, big heaping scoop of vanilla ice cream on them. But with whipped cream,
I like the whipped cream.
They're just as good.
Bye guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. And while you're here, remember to subscribe.
And remember,
life's too short not to shimmer.
Life's too short not to shimmer.
So grab your glue gun and your glitter.
And don't forget your whipped cream too.